I'm bringing the party to you. How do you know my name?
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Bienvenidos a Clever TV. ¿La pueden creer que ya hace 9 años desde que estrenó Finding Nemo? Pues hoy me encuentro en un evento muy especial y tuve la oportunidad de platicar con el equipo que arduamente ha trabajado para poder traernos esta animación, pero en 3 dimensiones. Así es que vamos a verla.
I see a light.
What is it?
It's so pretty.
I'm feeling happy, which is a big deal for me.
I want to touch it.
Ooh. Hey, come back. Come on back here.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna swim with you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna be your best friend. Good feelings gone.
I don't get it.
I gotta find my son Nemo.
Hello. Fish are friends, not food. Grab shell, dude.
Grab what? Oh.
No hurling on the shell, dude, okay? Just waxed it.
Duck!
That's not a duck, it's a pelican! Ah!
Everybody hold on!
Come here, little help, over here.
Hi guys, so you guys are the responsible creators of this new 3D film. How was it recreating the film?
It was so fun. It's such a great movie, such great characters, such a great story that just to relive that world and have a chance to go back and live with these characters was really, really fun.
Now I know there must have been a lot of challenges involved in recreating Finding Nemo 3D. Can you tell us a little bit about what they were?
The primary challenge in recreating a movie like Nemo in 3D is the digital archaeology. The version of the software that was used when creating the film originally doesn't necessarily apply anymore. So we have to port an old version of the software forward and use pieces of tools from the old software, tools from the new software to put it together to create a pipeline that works. That's the primary challenge.
Now you guys spoke a little bit yesterday about certain scenes that were, I guess, recreated, like the scene of the reflection of the light in the water. How do you guys carefully choose which scenes need to be created? How does that come out when you guys are making it 3D?
It's really a lot of reviews. You know, we sit in the dark all day long watching these shots over and over in 3D, and so we'll pick and choose exactly which shots need a little extra care, a little extra attention to make sure they look perfect.
Right, and a lot of people are saying that 3D may be going away. What do you guys think about that?
It's true that 3D isn't for everyone, but for a movie like Finding Nemo, it's just the perfect medium to dive into this world and see this beautiful environment that these characters are in. It almost feels like you're scuba diving at times with these characters. So of all the films to see in 3D, I think Nemo is a really strong candidate.
I think people are going to walk out just having had a lot of fun. The 3D really brings you further into the story, enhances the emotional connection to the characters. I think people are going to walk out thinking, wow.
It's just as well, he might be hungry.
Don't worry, whales don't eat clownfish, they eat krill. Oh look, krill!
Now watches the ships that
Move, Dory!
Bueno, y ahora estoy sentada aquí con el co-director de la película de Encontrando a Nemo en 3 dimensiones. Lee, ¿cómo estás? How are you today?
Great, thank you.
Great. Estamos aquí en la recreación de la película. We're here in the recreation of Finding Nemo 3D. How do you feel about now viewing the film in 3 dimensions?
It's very exciting. It's one of our most beloved films. It was a film that I really loved being a part of back 9 years ago. And while we were making the film, we were constantly saying, wouldn't this look really cool in 3D? Wouldn't this look really cool in 3D? But we couldn't do it back then. So it was very exciting when we found out that we were going to be revisiting the film and doing a 3D version. Because in many ways, I think it's the way it was really always meant to be seen.
Do you think that because of the theme it's like in the ocean, that it plays itself to be a better film to be in 3D?
I think so, because the film takes place out in this vast ocean, and there's a lot of beauty out there, and there's a lot of danger. It's this kind of infinitely deep space. And we're able to use the 3D tools to kind of really make the audience feel like, almost like they've been put into a scuba outfit and plunged down underwater to watch a movie.
How are you guys going to get people to come out and watch the film? Maybe us that we watched it 9 years ago, and how are you going to captivate audiences' attention to come out and watch it again?
Well, there's a whole new generation of kids and families that have come up in the 9 years since the film was originally out in theaters. So we're really excited about people having the opportunity to see the movie up on a big screen. screen. And the story has completely held up. It's been one of our most beloved films, and I think people are going to be really excited not only to see it again on a big screen, but to see it in this whole new way.
Right, and it really brings together families. What do you think, I guess, for the new generations, what message do you think they're going to take from the movie?
I mean, who doesn't love fish? I mean, it's just so gorgeous to be able to be in that world. But beyond that, we have a very heartfelt story to be told. I mean, who can't relate to the idea of a parent losing a child and you know, going out against all odds to try to find them?
Bueno, amigos, ya sabemos todo el trabajo que se involucra en convertir una película en 3 dimensiones para que todos nosotros podamos disfrutar, pero ahora les tengo que contar un especial que va a llevarse a cabo antes de que vean Finding Nemo en 3 dimensiones, y se trata de un corte de película llamado Partysaurus Rex. Se involucra el personaje de Rex de las películas de Toy Story, y platicamos con el director, que nos contó todo sobre estos 6 minutos de diversión. Vamos a verla. Hola amigos, me encuentro aquí con el director de una película que va a estar exclusivamente especial para toda la gente que salga a ver Encontrando a Nemo en 3 dimensiones, el director Mark Walsh. ¿Cómo estás el día de hoy? How are you?
I'm great, baby. How are you doing?
Good, excited to be here with you. La primera pregunta que tengo para ti es, ¿cómo surgió esta idea de hacer la película? My first question is, how did this idea come out to make Partysaurus Rex?
Well, when I was a kid, I loved taking a bath, and I felt bad for my bath toys because when I left, they didn't have any arms or legs to walk around. I imagined that they came alive when I left, and they just kind of had to lay on the bottom of the tub. So I pitched this idea to John Lasseter, like, what if we told a story about these new characters and involved Rex the dinosaur, because he's my favorite character from Toy Story.
Why is it your favorite character? ¿Por qué es tu mejor personaje, tu favorito?
Well, Rex is really sweet, and I love his voice. He's played by WALSH, who's such a great actor. And Rex, he's smart, and he's sweet, but he's not quite smart enough to avoid getting into situations that might be difficult for him. And so you can put him in situations like Partysaurus Rex, where he decides he's going to throw a party and then quickly realizes that it might have been a bad idea. Rex, he wants to be liked so badly, I think, that he's constantly thinking about whether or not people will like him, and you can see that going on in his face. And our animators at Pixar Canada, which is our studio in Vancouver, Canada, these animators did such a good job with the acting, because Wallace provides the voice, but you can see when you watch Rex, you can see the gears turning in his mind, trying to figure out what he's going to do. And to me, that's the most entertaining part of the movie. I love watching Rex think.
I'm wondering if any of your personal partying came into play here for the movie.
It was a back and forth. Yes, some of my party experience came into the film, but actually the film itself ended up giving me more of a party experience. I mean, making a movie at Pixar is kind of like hosting a party, where you set the date and you invite your friends, but they kind of bring the stories, and they might bring some food as well. And if you just set the stage right, it's the people that make it entertaining. They brought the party, and a lot of the dancing and getting into the movie and the acting is all due to those guys up there at Pixar Canada.
¿Cuál fue tu escena favorita? What was your favorite scene?
I love the part underwater where they're the guys that can't get into the party because they don't float. They're too heavy, and so they're so sad, like, oh man, the floaters have all the fun. And in comes one of our characters from up above, and he looks around and he brings the party to them. He's like, what up, fishes?
Bueno amigos, recuerden, la película se estrenará el 14 de septiembre. Espero que les hayan gustado estas entrevistas, y yo me despido desde la Academia de Ciencias aquí en San Francisco, en el bellísimo acuario. Yo soy Vivian Fabiola para Clever TV. Como la flor, suscríbanse. Si tú suscríbete, que no sé cantar. Si quieren ver mejor más videos, no olviden oprimir aquí en lugar de escucharme cantar. Suscríbanse.